All right, Ghanaian music has over the years gone through a series of changes which have not only affected the genre of music produced, but the names of the genres as well. Nyan Kofi Smart Abbey chronicles the musical journey of Ghana.
Ghana, we now have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom, soils of the brave, and the sweat of their labors.
Ghana attained independence at a time when highlife music was the dominant genre. Ghanaian music has evolved over the years. It has gone through several phases, from even the time when we had traditional music through to when we started having contemporary music, and even what we have now as hip life or even GH rap. But how did it all start for Ghana music?
We have always had music of our own, music practiced by the various ethnic groups. They are all varieties of African music if you take the wider continent, because they have certain things in common.
Although highlife happens to be the country's biggest export, the genre has over the years metamorphosed into another adaptation in recent years.
The early highlife is not the same as the highlife that succeeded it. And the highlife of UK and so forth is not the same as the highlife of today.
But highlife music has not always been in the dance halls. According to Professor Emeritus Nketia, it featured prominently in the works of the late renowned Ghanaian composer, Dr. Ephraim Amu.
Highlife was already, in the community. So Amu took it and he composed Mawani Sutra Uhushia Wanije Bromoso Nifani Penkumba Biara ta. It's highlife too, not only the other one. Quite a few of his compositions used the highlife style.
But highlife soon got an offshoot, a brand new genre called hip life, birthed by the man Reggie Rockstone. The fast-paced music type is a blend of highlife rhythms laced with rap verses. But fast forward to the year 2010, and the young crop of Ghanaian musicians appear to be shying away from traditional music, a development Professor Emeritus Nketia says is natural. Somewhere along the line in the history of music in Ghana, two genres of music were introduced, reggae and dancehall. Surprisingly, the latter, dancehall, seems to be gaining a cult following in the country.
Reggae originally from the roots from Africa, where even the Jamaicans say it started with kete, Ashantis, when they play the kete music, the Adwa, that's where the reggae started,
In spite of the soaring popularity of dancehall music in Ghana, Afromosis thinks Ghanaian musicians will do themselves some good if they rebranded the music genre.
I love the dancehall thing, but if they can put maybe dance pop or Dance Africa. I would love Dance Africa. It would be great.
Have our own form of
Dance Africa hall music. You see, that would be great than say dance hall, because the Jamaicans are created already, and the Jamaicans, when they come here, they want to see us with using our drum and doing even modernized, doing something. They find it very interesting than we copying them.
So, how would Ghanaian music sound like a decade or two from now?
It will be difficult to say exactly what it will be. We can only talk about trends. Because, these young men who are doing rap and so forth will grow up. And as they grow up, they'll begin to assume some of the habits of older people.
Like Professor Emeritus Nketia, Afromosis thinks the current form of Ghanaian music will fade away in about 30 years.
Oh, it's going to be something different. Let me tell you, every 30 years, things happen. every 30 years things happen, so it won't be like that.
Already, many young Ghanaian musicians are being creative with the names for the type of music they create. Do not be surprised if the sound also changes to something a little like this.